point, crossing on that point. You should not emphasize point. You must emphasize the breath crossing on the point. The breath is important, but the breath is going in, going out. You should not follow inside and outside. Just watch on the touching point. The breath crossing on the touching point. So if you can concentrate, it is not necessary to use counting method. But if you cannot concentrate well thoroughly, then commentaries suggest to use counting method. Breathing in, breathing out 1. Breathing in, breathing out 2. Breathing in, breathing out 3. Breathing in, breathing out 4. Breathing in, breathing out 5. Breathing in, breathing out 6. Breathing in, breathing out 7. Breathing in, breathing out 8. Maybe you can stop 8. Within 5 and 10, you can stop anywhere. But there should be one fixed number. It is better. Usually, for remembering of Noble Eightfold Path, our teacher teaches me to use up to 8. So you can use up to 8. So again 1 to 8, again 1 to 8. In this way you must count. While counting, you should try hard to control your mind, not to go away from your breath object. This is important. If you permit wandering mind, your concentration cannot develop. So while walking also, you must focus on your breath object in the same way. While standing, while sitting, while lying down, in every bodily posture, you must concentrate on your breath object in the same way, only one object. If there is any bodily pain, you should not pay attention to this painful feeling. You must focus on your breath object only. But if you cannot bear your painful feelings, then you can change your bodily posture. But frequent changing bodily posture also cannot produce deep concentration. So therefore, please don't care your bodily painful feelings. Please focus on your breath object only. Today let us stop our Dhamma talk here. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Today we will try Upakilesa Sutta, but we would like not to introduce the whole Sutta. We will introduce only 11 types of minor defilements. One day the Buddha visited to a royal park where Venerable Niruddha, Venerable Nandiya and Venerable Kimila are dwelling. At Pachina Honsataya forest. When Buddha visited to there, Buddha asked Venerable Niruddha about divine and sex power problems. At that time, Venerable Niruddha was practicing divine insight power, Dipa Chakku. Buddha first asked one question to Venerable Anuruddha. Good Anuruddha, you abide diligently for dispelling. Have you attained some distinctive knowledge in present abiding above human? This question is especially referring to divine insight power. At the time, Buddha wanted to correct his achievement. At that time, Venerable Anuruddha had many problems. He informed to the Buddha such: Venerable Sir, when abiding diligent to dispel, we perceived bright light and visible objects. The bright light and visible objects disappear in no time, and we did not understand that sign or that reason. At that day, Venerable Anuruddha practiced divine insight power. If a meditator wants to practice divine insight power, first he must practice 10 kasinas and 8 attainments. 10 kasinas are Art Kasina, Vada Kasina, Fire Kasina, Wood Kasina, Nila blue or black Kasina, Pida yellow Kasina, Lohida red Kasina, Odada white Kasina, Aloga light Kasina, and Agasa space Kasina. He must specialize especially in each Kasina, from Art Kasina to Light Kasina. 8 attainments. In Agasa Kasina, one meditator can practice up to 4th jhana only. 4 rupa, 5 material jhanas only. Venerable Anuruddha practiced these 10 kasinas in 8 attainments. But if one person, one meditator wants to practice psych power, he must specialize from Art Kasina to White Kasina. In each Kasina, 8 attainments in 40 ways. After practicing 40 ways, he must specialize one of the 3 kasinas, namely Fire Kasina, White Kasina, and Aloka Kasina, Light Kasina. In this case, especially Venerable Anuruddha specialized Light Kasina. He practiced Light Kasina up to 4th jhana stage thoroughly. But before he practicing divine insight power, he practiced Light Kasina, 1st jhana, 2nd jhana, and 3rd jhana. Imagine from 3rd jhana, he extends the Light Kasina object up to the limited place. For example, 1 compound or 2 compound, 3 compound, etc. In that limited area, he must try to see visible objects. At that time, first psych power, divine insight power consciousness is 4th jhana consciousness. That 4th jhana consciousness arises only one time. After that, because of the power of this 4th jhana divine insight power consciousness, the remaining consciousness are called reflecting consciousness, reflecting knowledge, picture vakana. By Vichavakana knowledge, he can reflect different visible objects. While trying to see, to visualize these visible objects, very soon the light also disappears, and the visible objects also disappear. He did not understand what is the reason. So Buddha wants to correct these reasons. Then the Buddha related his experience while he was practicing in Uruvela as a bodhisattva. Buddha says, Anuruddha, that sign, that reason should be understood. Earlier, when I was a seeker of enlightenment, I do perceive bright light and visible forms. And they disappeared in no time. Then it occurred to me, why did my bright light and various visible objects disappear? I knew that doubts arose to me. On account of doubts, my concentration faded away. When the concentration faded, the bright light and visible forms disappeared. I attended to it in such a manner so that doubts do not arise again. Our bodhisattva, when he was a seeker of enlightenment, he practiced self-modification for nearly 6 years. After about 6 years, he gave up this self-modification, and then he went to Sena Nigama village, 4 arms from, and then he took normal food to make his body strengthen. When his body became strong, he practiced samatha and vipassana in Uruvela again. At that time, while practicing samatha, he specialized Pobwe Nivasa Nosati Vijnana, recollection of previous past lives, and the psychic power which recollects the previous past lives, as well as the divine eye psychic power, Diva Chaku Vijnana. While practicing Diva Chaku Vijnana, he practiced Aloka Kasina up to that jhana. Emerging from that jhana, he extended the light kasina object up to limited area. That means after extending up to the limited area, he must do dhyana, strong determination. May this light exist for such and such hour, etc. Within this area, limited area. After doing this dhyana, strong determination, this light will be stay. At that time, he must try to observe different types of visible objects. When he experiences first visible object, this first consciousness mind moment is fourth jhana mind moment. After emerging from that jhana, he must extend his light kasina object, but he should not re-establish his fourth jhana concentration. He must stop at the excess concentration of fourth jhana. Emerging from that excess concentration, he should try to see visible objects. First, if he saw first visible object, this first consciousness mind movement is fourth jhana consciousness mind movement. That fourth jhana consciousness mind movement is called divine eye such power consciousness. This consciousness arises only once, only one mind movement only. After that, if he want to continue to see the visible objects, he must use his reflecting knowledge. Because of the power of the divine eye such power consciousness, he can reflect the whole day or the whole night, etc. While reflecting different types of visible objects, he saw many wonderful beings, many wonderful objects. Some Vedas, for example, some ghosts, they have very big body, but their mouth is very small, like needle point. He also saw many different Vedas, very wonderful ones, such as bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, samaneras, samaneris, sikhamanas, etc. They are suffering in the sky. Their robes are burning, their belts are also burning, their bowls are also burning. They cannot give up. Why? In the time of Gassapa Buddha, they do not purify their virtue. Without purification of virtue, they use 4 types of requisites offered by people. Without purification of virtue, if they use these requisites, at that time they do not give up their robes, their bowls. Because of this reason, after death, they go to hell. Another problem is they do not practice samatha and vipassana thoroughly. So they have no uphold in that Buddha's dispensation. Because of this reason, after death they went to hell. When they escaped from the hell, they suffered in the sky like Bhikkhu Vedas, Bhikkhuni Vedas, Samanera Vedas, Samaneri Vedas, Sikhamana Vedas, etc. There are also many different Vedas like skeleton. They are suffering a lot. So when he saw such different types of objects, what are these? What are these? In this way he cannot decide, because this is a past experience. If he cannot decide, at that time doubt coming up. Doubts occur to him. Because of this doubt is unwholesome mind movement. Because of this doubt, concentration decrease in faded away. When concentration faded away, the bright light also disappears, as well as because of the bright light he saw different objects. If there is no bright light, he cannot see any visible object. So visible object also disappear because of this doubt. In the same way, while you are practicing anapana, sometimes nimitta may appear, sometimes light may appear, but some meditators have doubt whether this is real nimitta or not. They are investigating. Light is here or light is here, whether this is nimitta or not, they have doubt. Such type of doubt reduce concentration, decrease concentration. When concentration decrease, then that light will disappear, that nimitta also will disappear. So don't pay attention from this touching point. Any object you should not pay attention. For beginners, usually when the nimitta appears, nimitta is not stable, because concentration is not yet enough to maintain for a long time. Because of this reason, nimitta may come and go. Frequently may come back again, then go back again.